With any child that is unaccompanied, we have issues with that, of course. The child has issues and society has issues. We see too many kids also traveling into Europe by themselves, and they are very vulnerable. There are a specific target group that needs specific attention.
There is a complexity in the legal dimension, who has which responsibility and at which level. There are problems, for example, linked to guardianship, and we see, for example, that there is a big problem when there is a transition between up to 18 and after 18. Then there are several issues concerning education, access to housing, family reunification. The main problem is to find an integrated approach to all these.
In the beginning of the partnership, we agreed that we would dedicate a specific paper with policy recommendations to see how Europe can perform better.
There was a research work which was promoted by the partnership. So actually there were case studies in 15 cities to see what cities are doing to support children migration. There were a lot of interesting examples of interventions were put together. Then the University of Leiden consolidated this informational report, and this was done also on behalf of Missing Children Europe. So the report actually tried to translate this information into actionable recommendations.
We are trying to upgrade the urban indicators. You have a lot of data at the central level, but you do not have decentralized data at the local and regional level. Then we propose a pilot project in order to see how we could establish a mechanism to prolong guardianship beyond 18 so that the process is smooth between 17 and 19, to put it in a way. Then there is a series of recommendations which are more linked to the legal provisions on access to funding, for example, and actually there are several legislative packages at the EU level that are being negotiated, and we are trying also to reinforce the access of cities in general to the funding under this new program. The main thing we need to do is to finalize the recommendations and try to bring them to those who take decisions and are able to change things.